Hello everyone, this is Chris Surface with SDI course FTE 217, week 2's assignment. Today we're going to be going over the cycle of operations. The first thing they had me do is they wanted me to go ahead and lay out my AR-10 here and show all the components, what all came with it. I haven't done anything to this. This is the way it came to me. I'm going to have to put it together this evening. But so for my part 2, they wanted me to go through and use a number generator to correlate with a part on Midway USA's website that pertains to the AR-15. The numbers that was generated for me was number 66, 86, and 64. Number 66 is the hand guard. As you see right here, is the hand guard. This is what's going to go across, go over top of the barrel to protect your hands. Since it doesn't really pertain to any of the cycle of operations, the only thing it does, it actually protects your gas block and your gas tube here. As it goes back, and what the gas tube and gas block does, it actually sends gas back to your bolt here, and it pushes the bolt to the rear. And as the bolt comes to the rear, it actually it rotates, unlocks from the locking lugs, and as it pushes on back, the extractor here will actually pull the casing from the rim, from the chamber, and the ejector will push it out. So in the grand scheme of things, no, the hand guard does not actually function in the cycle of operations. It's just there to protect your hands and protect the things like the gas tube and gas block. All right, now for the item number 86, it was the rear sight windage knob. I do not have one of those on here. I did not get sights that come with my AR-10. I'll have to put some on later. But again, it does not function in the cycle of operations. One thing it is there for is to help the shooter adjust for windage. And the third part I got is number 64. It is the hammer spring. I have one of those, obviously. So on here, what the hammer spring does, it actually, it's kind of hard to see, but here I went ahead and put it on the hammer just so you can see. It actually rocks back, and when it goes forward, it drives the hammer, and the hammer will actually strike the firing pin, and the firing pin in return will strike the primer and the cartridge and fire the round, which in turn will completely start over the cycle of operations. All right, so now we're on to part 3 of the assignment, which is going to get to the cycle of operations. Since I'm going to be handling the live firearm, I need to verify that there's no ammunition in it. We're going to verify that the magazine well is empty. Pull the charging handle to the rear and ensure the chamber is empty. Now that's clear. We want to, in my magazine here, I have the snap cap so I can kind of walk you through the cycle of operations. So I'm going to go ahead and load the magazine up. And I'm going to go ahead and chamber around. This is where the first step is going to start. All right, so the first thing that's going to happen is when you fire the round, or squeeze the trigger, it's going to send the firing pin into the primer. The primer is going to then fire the cartridge. As the cartridge moves down the barrel, there's gas that will come back through the gas block of the gas tube against the bolt. Here, it will send the bolt in a rearward motion, which in then turn will unlock the locking lugs on the bolt and the barrel. As it's doing that, coming back, it will also pull the round out using the extractor and extract the round from the chamber. Next, it will eject the round using the ejector. Also, as it's coming back, it is also doing something else. It is also cocking, where it is taking the sear faces on the hammer and connecting to the sear face on the trigger. Now, as it moves back forward, it strips around from the magazine, it chambers it, and as it's chambering it, it is also locking the lugs back in place, getting ready for the cycle of operations to start over again.